Okay, the time is now 6:30 on Saturday, August 21st. I haven't recorded in a couple of days. I've been kind of just avoiding it and been throwing myself with other things. Again, to reiterate, I think that I am the victim of mind control or human experimentation, a targeted individual, a victim of electronic harassment, one of those things. I think that there's an implant somewhere on my body, in my body. I haven't been able to confirm that yet, but that's what I think. It started a couple of years ago after a stint in the hospital. Um, I'm trying to prove it. I'm trying to get help from you guys, from anybody who might know how to prove it, as far as how to detect the implant, as far as how to detect electronic harassment by satellites or by elf waves or by whatever this is, HARP, whatever this is. Um, I know that there are a lot of different speculations and theories as to what this is and how this is, but essentially we all need help. I guess I'm new to this. Um, the last couple of days, the voices have been getting, the last maybe week and a half, they have gotten substantially low, where they sound like they're more internalized. When I say more internalized, they sound as if they are literally bypassing, I guess, sound to some extent, or my auditory, and going directly into my brain, into my thoughts, which is very frightening. That's what it sounds like it's is happening. They're very faint, they're very low, they're very echoey, um, but they still follow me. I went out and about yesterday. I went, pretty far from my home yesterday, but still within the same region, and I still heard them. Through trains, buses, and everything else. They're still there, and they, as if they were trying to make sure that they knew that they were there. They were constant and nonstop. They're basically saying the same things from "We're done, we're in." Commentaries to whatever I was thinking, whatever I was doing. She's so bright. She's so stupid. She's this. She's that. Just she doesn't understand the technology. She doesn't understand anything that we're doing to her. Just different things like that. But again, I know that this is not me. For those who aren't aware of what electronic harassment or targeted individual or any of those things are, it's not me. And I'm afraid I am because I don't know what is going on. I'm not sure as to how deep these people are going to go or get, and it's frightening. And this has been going on for months, and medication is not helping. Um, I feel like I feel like I've given up. But there's got to be a way to stop this. And I'm looking for your help. I know everyone has their own deal, their own bag, their own business. Everyone has their own problem, their own issues. But it seems like, I guess, um, part of what makes this possible for people to do this to people is the fact that they know everyone else is going to not want to be bothered with helping someone out. They're not going to believe it. Then if they do believe it or even question it, they're not going to want to be bothered because it's not affecting them, and they might even be a little bit afraid because they don't want that bag, basically. They don't want it on their doorstep, so to speak, whatever it is. And that's part of the problem, and that's always been the problem. And there's larger issues that people deal with, and that's the problem in the case for those things. But I'm looking for help. I'm looking to figure out how to find this thing. If there's a way to detect an implant on your body, like by a scanner or something, if someone has that access to them, or knows how, or if knows of an area or location in which an implant might be, or if they know how to detect electronic harassment type of things, such as the actual signal or elf waves or the pulsed waves, whatever this is, because everyone has a different speculation as to how this is happening, what it is, and everything else. But I don't think anyone so far has a real answer as to what it is. And I think most of the people who are researching this are the people who are being affected by it. And I think it's difficult for them to make heads or tails of some of this, or even a lot of this, because they're being bombarded with whatever harassment. They have to deal with trying to maintain their composure and their sanity. And a lot of these people don't have scientific minds. I believe. I mean, they might have, whatever, whatever. I could be wrong, but I think just in general, when you, for whatever situation, when you are in the middle of it, it is difficult to pull yourself out of it because you cannot see all things surrounding it sometimes. Um, so I implore to all of you guys, to basically any suggestions, any comments, any help, anything that you can think of. I'm willing to open. I'm willing and open to listen to it because no one should have to live their life like this, and I'm afraid that this is basically going to become my permanent circumstance. And again, they're getting pretty low. They're there uh, all day, 24/7 almost, and but I know it's not me. I'm pretty sure that I know who my actual perpetrators are. At least two of them. It's just a matter of being able to prove it. So um, that makes it more difficult, but maybe it's a blessing in and of itself. But in any case, any help, any comments, any suggestions would be helpful. Um, thanks.